guys, today we are talking about that moment when you are trying to plan a date, but she tells you she's busy and doesn't give you an alternative date. Is she actually interested? Is she slowly going to ghost on you? What does it mean? Is she telling the truth? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, and I'll give you that answer. And before we get into that, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more dating advice from me. A TEDx speaker, ex-eHarmony employee, but dating coach right now for the good guys. Okay, so let's get into it. So here are the steps to take when someone tells you she's busy. The first is about mindset. First, be very careful in quickly judging and assuming if she's lying or not. And especially when you've had bad experiences before. This normally happens when you've been ghosted plenty of times, or you've had people, or women in this case, tell you that they're busy, they're sick, and then they just completely disappear. It is frustrating. But what's really important is to make sure you take every experience for itself. Every woman is different. Don't already, put this lady in the bad bucket when you've had these ladies. You can place those ladies in bad buckets if they did it to you, but you can't all of a sudden carry that with this new person. She's different. She's not the same. You don't want to quickly already assume when you actually don't know the answer. Many times I've seen guys sabotage themselves because of this, when in reality, they actually don't know if that lady was really interested. They just stopped answering these women. They just completely decided to dive out of that boat, right? Because they don't want to be faced with disappointment again. And although I understand that, you are also leaving the chance for success here. So please leave those other experiences at the door, and please, you don't know her. I see too many guys try to assume they know a woman, but you don't know her. So don't already think that she's a liar. Do that. Come on, you can do us women a favor in that way, okay? We're not all the same. Do not generalize. So that's the first thing that I want to say. Okay, secondly, here are the steps you can take. One is ask her for alternative dates. You can say, I understand you're busy. Like when's the next date you think you'd be available, just so we can book it in the calendar because I know that you're busy. Simple as that. If from there, obviously, if she gives a straightforward answer, great, we're done. However, there are times, right, where a lady will tell you, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be free next. Things are a little crazy. Frustrating answer, but there is a second step here. If she gives you that answer, what's really important to do is to understand her. So just tell her, look, I get it. Life is really crazy. So what is it for you? Like, are you okay? Is it work? Is it personal life? Like, tell me about it. Have an open ear. Be that guy who is going to listen to her and listen to what she's going through. Be there for her. And the thing about that is most of the times, when my clients ask that and they actually hear what's keeping her so busy, they get it. They're like, wow, okay, actually, that does sound really crazy, and I'm so sorry. I've had someone ask that in the past, and because I've said I've been busy, and what I was going through was someone slowly passing away, so I had to take care of them at the hospital a lot. I would like to think you would understand that, right? But if you didn't just ask what's keeping me so busy, you wouldn't have known, right? And I feel like that's a valid and fair answer. So try to understand her and support her through this time period. And I hope that understanding brings you a little bit of peace as well. So then from there, step 3 is wait. Wait for the end of next week, or if anything, the max 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, just kind of ask her how she's doing, and then say, I do still want to connect with you and get to know you further than just texting. What's your next availability? So leaving it open, right? What is your next availability? It's not saying, are you free this Saturday or Sunday? Let her choose the dates, because she has a lot going on. So from there, hopefully she gives you some availability. If not, well, if she then still says, I don't know still, I'm still so busy, I'll let you know. I would say if this has been 2-3 weeks, and I'm assuming probably a month because you obviously texted before, right? Even offering to plan the first date. At that point, I would be honest, and I want you guys to not waste your time either. So at that point, I would say, look, it seems like life is really, keeping you really busy, and I really want to connect with someone so that I can see if this can go further, and I'm not, trying to look for just a texting relationship. Obviously, in any of this, you can pick and choose what feels right to you, but that's kind of what you want to say. Like, I'm not here for a texting buddy, so what do you think we can do? Do you think we can video chat? Because that's fine too. Or do you think we should just let this go? Because if you don't see yourself being available soon, I would just say, let's just let this be. And, if you become available and you still want to meet, then you can text me. That way you're not trying to keep this texting relationship alive for longer than you need to. You don't need to put more energy into this. You just either are done with it, number one. Number two, you tell her, look, I'm going to leave it up to you, but let's just not text anymore until you feel you're ready. Or number three, she comes up with a plan, such as, let's do some video dates for now, and I hope within within a week or two, I'll be available. Because you want to put a timestamp to it too. You can tell her, like, if you don't know when you would be available, I also don't want to wait around. And I don't mean to come off in a mean way, but I also want to be honest in that I'm here because I want a date to find somebody, and I don't want to waste both our times. So you could just say that, I don't want to waste both our times. That's that. Be honest, guys. Don't waste your time. And hopefully those steps gives you enough answers, because from there, if she still says she's busy, I would say, then why? Why are we here? Why are you here, right? So that's it. Those are the steps to do to figure out if she's actually busy. Don't assume, go through those steps and see what she's willing to do. And I've seen many situations play out differently. So don't think it's always going to play out the same. Every woman is not the same, right? I hope that those steps help you. And just remember, you can always find your answer. And the answer lies with her. It lies with her. So ask the questions, get your conclusion. If you don't, get the answer you need, then that's when you can let it go, right? Hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.